to part 13 of our Witcher 3 series. I promise you this was going to be awesome.
Ciri had ran into an old
And it is.
Keira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow.
The elven mage is supposedly in these ruins. But something else is also in there. Something I don't think before this we've actually come into contact with. At least in this way. A more direct way. Alright, make sure we ready. Yep, we ready.
Gavella Glan.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Geralt spent some time with the Wild Hunt, which is why you know about them.
Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
You shouldn't.
Ready. Follow me.
Keira?
Oh man, I hate this. What? ducking and shit. Alright, we gotta watch out for that green gas. It's poisonous and flammable. Put that oil back on our blade.
Damn, you're up.
Holy crap.
Keira? Keira? Keira?
Yeah, I thought I remember something being over here.
Keira?
I think that's the only way to go. Yep.
Keira?
Ah! Geralt!
We check on something. Cause it's getting annoying carrying that torch around. Oh man. Haven't even got the cat potion yet. Holy shit. Guess we stuck with this. Holy crap. Those are no joke. Check the glossary real quick. We ran into Al Ghouls in the last video. And Al Ghul is basically a badass ghoul. Yarpen Zigrin, Dwarven warrior. Al Ghul is different from normal ghouls in size, strength, coloring, and most importantly, intelligence. Whereas ghouls and greybeards are primitive creatures unfit to plan even the simplest ambush, Al Ghul's and their kindred, such as scimitars, are capable of forethought, and thus much more dangerous. Well, we just fought Foglit. If night ever catches you in the swamp, stay put and wait for dawn, even if it means standing waist deep in water with leeches crawling down your trousers. Most important of all, if you see a light in the fog, never, and I mean never, go towards it. Johannes Strude, Guide. Fog is the traveler's foe. In the forest, it can make one lose one's way. At sea, it can send one sailing into the rocks. Yet, such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as foglets, which sometimes lurk within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Zeracanian kinjaws, yet what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement, and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, instead simply driving their prey to madness or into boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy waters. Yeah, those are pretty difficult creatures, and they stay that way throughout the entire game. Don't have that just yet. And water hag. Folks say water hags are drowners' wives. If that be true, it ain't no wonder why they're such ornery bitches. Shimshil dregs. Some tales mention water hags in swamp bents, masquerading as lost old women to lure travelers back to the rickety shacks they built in the wetlands. In truth, only a blind man or a sighted man blinded with drink could mistake the rank sludge and rotting carrion of a water hag's den for a cozy cottage, and the hideous hag herself for an innocent grandmother. Their wrinkled, wart-covered bodies stand nearly 2 yards tall, with skin the color of a long-dead cadaver and stinking of muck and fish. Bony growths, 2 spans long, stick out from their backs, with hair like a tangle of seaweed and claws that would make a werewolf proud, completing the picture. Northern wind, that bomb it will freeze a foe. I'm guessing they put that vulnerable since they like to disappear under the water and then attack you from behind. With that, you freeze them in place, you can do more damage. Put that oil back on it.
Geralt!
What?
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of the hole! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Get them off! Ah! Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have a nigh spell.
Right.
Fine. Won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Can't do that.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on. Finish. Wait. You've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
What?
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
What now?
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull.
Lord
Doran's
Doran's
heir.
heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been
That's the point.
Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Follow the swallow. Yeah, I'll take that pepper. Real important stuff right there.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
A very, very long time. I don't think the L has been in power for over 2,000 years. Alright, maybe now it'll be a little bit better. Specters. I hate fighting with this thing in my hand.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you.
Soon after you learn to
Terrible. What happened?
well, survived. And wounds for young witchers. Come on.
Excuse me. They came to us. That made that a lot easier. Gotta be real careful. Guess not all of them are. Gotta hurry. I know this ain't the right way. Which means it's a offshoot.
How was the water?
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
I think this mission is just long enough to fill this entire stream up. Yeah, I was definitely supposed to have the cat potion by now. We gotta march on without it though.
Damn it.
Damn. Wasn't a bad little haul right there. Save it just in case. You know, can't see it all. Oh shoot, I don't have to go underwater. Okay, now what's the next path? There's two more paths. One of them is towards our goal, the other one is not. Alright, we can finally move on.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Seems like it. Another message.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Siren, ni fordo sol esser Siren, ni fordo sol esser Hey, Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Definitely not the swallow. I think I remember it being down here. Kelpie.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be. Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal. We must try to activate it.
Swallow should do the trick.
Think that's a swallow.
It works. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Yeah, Geralt hates portals, and you can see why from earlier. Plus, it's a 1 in 100 chance person going through the portal will be disintegrated.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Oh man, I know exactly what fights next. This should be entertaining. Well, at least for you lot. I'm OCD, I can't stand having anything new in my inventory.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy.
Just wonderful.
Oh my god.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
That fight was way too easy. Kept stunning him every single time I hit him. Long enough for me to hit him again. I'll take it though.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At
A little
times I
bit.
forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Well, we did both used to work for King Foltest. That's about all we have in common. Alright, another split path. One leads to an extra challenge. Okay, this one should be a lot harder. That's the same thing happens. Again, I won't be complaining.
What? Got that feeling again?
Basically, same shit.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Gavella Glad.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Let's see.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on.
After you. I know I just saved it, but that's a better spot. Forgot what it was. Oh, okay.
Look, we've
I
managed to
know
cross
exactly.
the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glad.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Frozen solid. Wild hunt's magic. Wow.
Froze them before they could attack.
Wait a minute. Put elemental oil on my blade. Alright, this is a boss battle for the ages.
Shut up! XIII.
They let Eric go in first. Of course. Oh, okay, have him stay. Let's do this. That's not good.
white frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Dari and Annoy!
Yep. It's actually that cold because those portals lead back to the Wild Hunt's home world, and it's freezing cold there.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it, just cover me!
Come on.
Angal Stamina!
Don't worry about that. Yeah, you gotta do all 3 portals. Same way. No saving. So if I die, you guys get to watch this twice. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna die. Shit. Oh my god.
Angal Stamina!
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola!
What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, on your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Awesome.
Come, we might still catch them.
Just might. That portal nonsense took a lot of time off. Almost leveled up. Alright, let me save it. I'll have to do that whole part over again. Let's do this.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, never. Forgot what monster is here. I'll guess at it though.
Just one.
Ugh, so annoying. Come on. That's it? A green mutagen that I will never use. Great. time to move on.
He awaits us.
We won't have to wait much longer. Let's do this. First true battle with the Wild Hunt, or a member of the Wild Hunt. No
You're
words.
stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
A straight sword fight? He's done. Figured.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
Got too close to his shield. Come on, man. Stop pushing him back. There we go. Sloppy.
Another rift. Dodge to the right. Should be straight every time. Yep.
Perfect timing, Keira.
Are you well and whole? I see it.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
Level up. Finish this off. Put a greater one for 10 plus 10% sign intensity. And it's gonna be plus 10 for each one. Plus 40%. Perfect. The bulk of the quest is over with.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Geralt, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on.
The witches of Crookback Bog, though. Ciri didn't scrap with a witch.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Yeah. That's the only reason.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Wait a minute.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But
Yes.
we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Of course.
After I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
I wonder why.
Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find her, Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist.
The Elder Blood. The Elder Blood is what was the blood that's running through Ciri's veins. What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse passed from generation to generation. Those in whose veins the infamous Keira flows are said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this contaminated blood that XIII prophesies an avenger will be born, a destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is an extremely rare inherent talent, granting control over time and space to a degree unattainable even to elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of the power that take the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends about the curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reasons, the bearers of the Elder Blood were always subjects of great interest to the world's mightiest and mages alike. The former counted on the truth of XIII's prophecy, on an avenger being born who could destroy worlds and who they could thus use for their purposes. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic to broaden their knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all of these plans were for naught. The Elder bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress to the Nilfgaardian crown, Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. I mean, to be honest though, it's kind of all of this stuff. The ladies of the wood, the gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine, which is where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous, I'm sure. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their... I won't even pronounce that. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Must have ran into him before. Either that or assumed everybody wants Ciri's power.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks. Something here. Where's that artifact? It gave me. There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Come on, gotta go. Let me guess. A foglet. Potion from Tyrnalia. The Berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have heard the call of the bear and answered it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join it is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials which usually end in their death. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trial of the Bear's Triumph. But few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know what those who undergo it must endure. Quite curiously, the inhabitants of Skellige themselves know very little about the Berserkers, or Wildkarls as they call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders, and not even amongst themselves. And we got a entry into the bestiary. The Berserkers. Now finish your soup or a berserker will come and swallow you whole. Skellige mother scolding a child. Skellige legends speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by battle rage. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven by bloodlust, which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however, not even in Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legend with the utmost gravity. This indicates either that berserkers are in fact mere figments of besought imagination, or else that they have learned to hide their abilities from the rest of the islanders. The Skalds ballads indicate a berserker transformed in the heat of battle cannot be distinguished from a true-born bear. Only minute anatomical details, such as the shape of the tongue and teeth, reveal their secret. Descriptions of their fighting prowess paint them as invulnerable to pain and able to heal any wound received almost at once. If these men-turned bears truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and lycanthropes, they are particularly vulnerable to oils that harm cursed creatures. But if we are to give credence to ancient songs about these creatures' deeds, about the mass murders and massacres they have committed, we can only hope that no witcher will have to test this hypothesis. Gargoyles and golems are just about what you think. Hounds of the Wild Hunt. Vague at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. Essie, Blackjack David, Troubleritz, born, or so some experts believed, of magic ice crystals, the hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside their spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindless attacking whatever crosses their path.
Interesting.
Let's go back and join the sorceress.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gvella Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
This is technically part of the same quest. You know, that's what it's not, but it's such.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
I won't lie, I have no fucking idea what it was saying. But let's do it. The second, and I'll stand beside for first. So what are these two? Nope.
Seems we did something wrong.
Gavella Glad.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Faithful beast.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Day 3275. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of the being's last memories. Laura Doran's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy despite the violent conditions of her death, which should have strengthened the desired tendency. Laura remains silent. At this point, further research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seem entirely useless for my purposes. So the elven mage was using a lamp to contact Laura Doran at her grave, or at least a place that she was at. The lamp can show you a being's last memories.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Okay, what am I gonna upgrade next? Of course, I can't activate it until level 8. Alright. Got another golem. Hopefully this time goes as well as last time. Oh yeah, that slowed him down a lot. That was the last thing we had to do in this cave. Let's get out of here. Not at a better time either. My sword is all messed up.
Place of power. Should draw from it. We going? An illusion.
The outside world. We did it.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
That's what we would do next. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.